It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Look, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know this live was set for 7:15. The Oscars live went extremely long, so we're going to talk about this now. And we're going to get out the way. A lot of you all may be on the rewatch gang. I apologize for that, but it's been a crazy week. It's been a really crazy week. Hell, the week just started. It's Monday. But over the weekend, I know y'all don't care. I know y'all don't care, but I'm gonna tell you. My StreamYard costs $45 a month. And it's attached to a credit card. And my credit card was over the limit. So I posted a payment, but I had to wait until Monday for the payment to actually post to my credit card so I can get my StreamYard back. So I couldn't utilize StreamYard to make my videos like I normally do. Excuses, I know, but that's what happened. Hey, Glenda girl, how you doing? I'm gonna start with the challenge because one, we're gonna do both shows in one video. I'm gonna start with the challenge, then we're gonna move on to Survivor 48, the premiere, which I was excited about, but I really don't have too much to say about either one. But we're gonna get the challenge out the way just because the challenge is boring. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know how y'all went from All Stars 4, which was entertaining, to season 40, which was we finally felt like we had the challenge back, and then y'all just threw All Stars 5 in the trash. It is what it is. Did you get my purse?
About to get it now.
Okay. My son is back on spring break, so I don't have to DoorDash. I can actually send people to get me something to eat. And I am, when I tell y'all I'm hungry, so hungry. So we're going to get this done while he running out to get us some dinner. I thought the challenge was going to be good because I saw Dario and Devin in each other's face, but that was even lackluster. Let's just talk about it. Adam and Steve are back. As long as Adam and Steve are in the game, there will be targets. One thing I will say about Adam and Steve, if they could ride this out to the end of the game, like stay a target every week and eliminate everybody and still make it to the end of the game, I think that would be amazing. I think that would be amazing. Hold on, I got to get him my card so he can go to the store. Okay, I text you my order. Here's my card.
Thank you.
All right, sit, Luke. So I think that would be amazing if Adam and Steve could really, win out and still make it to the end of the game. Like they may have because they can't go in every elimination. Can they go in every elimination? I don't think so, but I think it'd be amazing if Adam and Steve makes it to the final or even wins this season. I go up for them, and I don't even really like Adam. Because I think it was Dabu or DM. Somebody was sending me messages about you seeing Corey and Adam fighting on Twitter, and I ain't care. I said, it's Corey and Adam. They ain't saying too much. They probably just looking for attention. I don't care. Anyway, the episode, I was ready for Dario to whoop Devin's behind. Agreed. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there because there was just very lackluster. And somebody made a tweet that I think I retweeted because I wanted to read it. But the daily challenge this week was drinking a nasty shake. And it was pretty much playing the Mary game where one person was in the front and the back with chalkboards. You got to match answers. We play this all the time at the beginning of every season with who? Drew and Chantel. Matter of fact, Drew, Chantel, maybe for season 41, we might play game night with a twist where I'll have everyone from everyone's channel send in questions, and then we try to guess kind of how they did, like who we think the messiest challenge player is from that certain cast, and we see if we can match our answers. We're gonna play game night different for season 41, y'all. Y'all remind me because I'm gonna forget. By the end of this live, that's going to be gone. Let me write it down. Season 41 challenge. Game night questions. Like, who is messy? Match votes. If I don't write it down, I'm forget. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, AM. So I think one of the main questions was who was the weakest team, and everybody had to answer. For the most part, some people guessed themselves because they didn't want to be messy. But why not just say Tiffany and not Tiffany, what's her name? Katie and Veronica. Because I think Sam could probably beat Veronica in a race. So why not say Katie and Veronica and be done with it? But some people want to say us. Some people said Frank and Sam. Now, I don't know. I'd rather be with Frank and Sam than Katie and Veronica, because Katie and Veronica don't have no help. At least Sam got Frank to help her out. Next, who do you think is the least trustworthy team? A lot of people still said Frank and Sam. Some people said Devin and Leroy. I don't really think it was Leroy. I think it's mostly Devin. People don't trust Devin because even though Devin is like, I never backed out of a deal. But Devin, you come in the game with an 88 person alliance. We can't trust that because we don't know if we your number 1, we your number 15, or if we number 87. So we can't trust that, Devin. Now, what were some of the other questions, y'all? Because I ain't take no notes, and the show came on last Wednesday. I'm trying to think. Some people said Fessy and Amber. Probably just because Fessy and Amber won the most daily so far. And mind you, if you and your partner did not match, you had to they had a plain vanilla shake. They had ketchup, mustard, vinegar, something called durian that they said smelled like toilet water. What else they have? Vinegar, probably some oil. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Frank and Sam drank that shake up and they won. I like to think Veronica can outrun Sam, but I have my doubt. I don't think so. We've seen Veronica on plenty of seasons where she can't run that half a mile. Anissa can outrun Veronica now. Not to jump ahead, but the elimination was not gender friendly. Katie and Veronica probably couldn't even reach the top platform again. What was the elimination? Because y'all know I forgot. I got to put my thinking cap on. What was the elimination? Oh, it was Leroy. Oh, once I saw the math problems, I knew, I said, Leroy ain't about to get this puzzle. No shade. Matter of fact, that was going to be the title of my video if I would have been able to do it this weekend. It was going to be Next Time Send Cam. Next time Send Cam. We tired of Leroy coming up here season after season. He just don't have it anymore. He's out of his prime. The challenge is no longer his show. Next time Send Cam. Now, we already know Leroy going to be over there on the 41, but I'm already predicting for him to go ahead and go home week 2 or week 3. Like, next time, Send Cam. Let Leroy stay at home cutting hair or doing whatever he doing now. But we ain't got time for him to be playing on our TV show. Right. I mean, I'll walk because they both gonna power walk. Yes, you are correct. It was nice to see Steve be a star of the elimination. And Adam swears Steve is the wink link. I don't care nothing about that because let me tell you. Steve did have to go over there and help Adam put his puzzle together. I was really happy that they could help each other because I just knew if they had to do them puzzles alone, Leroy wasn't going to get it. He wasn't even adding up to the right number. He was adding the number 17 with the rest of them, or whichever number he had in the middle. He was adding the middle number to the rest of them. Child. Anyway, what happened next? They drinking the nasty shake because I done forgot the rest of the questions, but who cares? Because what else could they ask? Who's the messiest? The strongest part of Leroy's game are Cam, Johnny, and Nany. Not even really Nany. Not even really Nany. And Bananas is kind of iffy too. Because I mean they're aged out. They're aged out. And it's nothing wrong with that. Everyone gets older. It's a part of the show. That's why they're looking for new people to be the new face of this show. But yes, Cam is the best part of Leroy's game, but Cam ain't there. Anyway, so this is where it gets messy because I'm not going to be on here long because it's not going to take my son that long to run up to KFC and get back. And when he gets back, I'm telling you, I'm starting to get a hunger headache. I'm going to be ready to eat. Yes, Leroy was definitely the weak link. But anyway, we all the way to the elimination and we ain't even got to the nominations, the fight and everything. So we're at the house and I believe it was Dario, Corey, and someone else talking about we already know Steve and Adam gonna be the vote. So who you think Frank and Sam gonna throw in? Dario, this is where you messed up. You could have simply said, "Oh, I don't like the potato wedges," but don't sidetrack me with food AM because I really am hungry. Dario, this is where you messed up. You could have easily said, I don't know what Sam and Frank about to do. Like, I hope it's not me, but I don't know what they're about. Like, you didn't have to speak up. You could have let someone else be the messenger to what Sam and Frank had in mind. Because trust me, the house knew. The house knew what Frank had in mind. Now, Dario is saying they want to put in 2 strong teams, probably 2 Gaga teams. He's like, based on what I heard from Frank, he gonna throw Leroy and Devin in there, and he definitely want 2 star holders in there, so it could be a free star. Now, to me, if Leroy was your best friend, it's a way to maneuver that because he was kind of like, yeah, Leroy, my best friend, but I'm here for the money. Like, it ain't even like, to me, it's just a way you say things on these kind of shows because for me, Dario has lost all trust in everyone else in the house. Like, no one's going to trust Dario because if you a snake your best friend, you damn sure a snake me. So let me go ahead and put you and Ashley, y'all star holders anyway, into elimination. Matter of fact, Adam, Steve, Dario might have just saved y'all. Dario might just made himself the next house target because I don't think people are going to respect how he did Leroy. What you should have did, Dario, because Leroy has and Devin have some kind of fake, because whatever they was talking about with Frank was fake. Frank don't give a damn about y'all saving them. They in the power seat now. What Dario should have did if he knew what Frank's intentions were was say, yo, bro, I heard Frank wants to put in 2 Gaga teams. He wants to put in star holders, and I think you and Devin are going to be it. You might want to go holler at Frank and Sam and try to change their minds. You know, something. I feel like as a best friend, that's how you maneuver. Even if deep down in your heart, you know, Frank and Sam ain't really about to change their mind, but at least I'm the one who warned Leroy. Like, Leroy and Devin had to hear this from Coriel. So Dario, as a best friend, I feel like you should have been the one that took that to Leroy, maybe sat down, try to switch it. I mean, Leroy would have probably tried to save everybody with a star hole, with a star, Leroy probably would have wanted to save. So, Leroy, you would have had to make a choice. You're going to throw Dario and them under the bus. Hell, throw Nany. Nany ass wasn't protecting you that one season, so I would have threw Nany ass up under the bus because Nany only want to remind you that y'all did a season together when it's convenient for her. Go ahead and throw Nany and Turbo at, though I do love me some Turbo. They ass would have lost at that puzzle too. Ooh, they would have lost at that puzzle. Anyway, but I feel like that's where Dario messed up. So of course, Devin had to confront Dario like, bro, you throwing our name out there And I thought you and Leroy was brothers. Like, y'all know each other mamas. Like, what you doing throwing Leroy name out there? He was like, you don't owe me nothing, but that's your boy Leroy. And then Dario started reading him, calling him a pot belly pig and cigarette breath, and he ain't no real champ. If it wasn't nothing but puzzles out there, he wouldn't have won no championship. No way. You know, Dario was reading, and I wasn't mad at it. I threw a couple of my reads in there too. I think he called him ugly or something. Said the only woman you ever gonna get is the purple jacket. You know, Dario was reading. But it was lackluster because they just walked up each other's face. They weren't gonna do nothing. Like at this point in the game, nobody is swinging over words. Nobody, unless you know you really gotta be talking about somebody mama or they dead relative or something. Nobody is swinging over being called a potbelly pig. So you know Dario just yapping, they in each other's face, and that was it. And that was it. And that was really the episode because then Frank and Sam end up throwing them in like they said they was gonna do. And it is what it is. Now they had to race on wheelbarrows. What threw me is that Leroy, who is the upper body master, you know, he loved to do this, the fire log pole. Leroy and Devin were struggling on them barrels. Like Adam and Steve had lapped them at one point. Like they were a whole barrel ahead of them before they could even work on the puzzle. So they had already lapped them one round. So it wasn't just the mental. Adam and Steve beat them at the physical part of this elimination as well. It is what it is. I'm not mad at Leroy and Devin for going home by. Again, next time send Cam. I ain't want to see Devin on the screen, no way. So Leroy, next time send Cam. But let's talk about this star because I don't like the way they playing this. Because I believe Adam and Steve both played All Stars 4. So I'm sure in their mind, they were thinking, if we win against a star holder, we get the star and we get to just give it to whoever we want to give it to. Would they have given it to Veronica and Katie? I feel like if they would have gave that star to Veronica and Katie, they just would have been the house vote next week, and somebody and whoever won the daily was going to throw themselves in to go get Veronica and Katie's star. Who would Adam and Steve have given that star to that could have protected it? I don't know. I know he ain't say all that, Dejan. Just let me have a read or two. Anyway, I don't like that they now have to play another daily challenge, and it seems like, I mean, because if you already have a star, do you still have to participate in this star challenge to get the next star? Or can all the star holders sit out? Like, I don't know. And then I feel like, aren't we wasting the episode? Like, are we still going to have elimination? I feel like y'all doing too much when the format y'all had last All-Stars was perfectly fine. And I wouldn't have mind seeing it if you would have played it the exact same way. I don't understand the competition to get the new star. But whatever. We gonna see who win the star competition. And I like it if you go in there and you already have a star, you can just get the star. Or maybe you can have 2 stars. That way, if somebody steal one, you got an extra. I don't know. Because I feel like you went in there and you fought for that star. I do like the skull twist. I just wish at some point in the game they would say the skulls are over and send everybody who don't have a skull get their bags and go home. But I do like these twists because it forces people to not be scared of elimination. And just the way this season is set up, it's boring. And I feel like it's rigged for somebody to win. I just can't tell who. Because at first I thought it was for the Lavender Ladies. Because I said, oh, it's all the Lavender Ladies is up here. They're going to protect each other. But they done got the Lavender Ladies up and out. The Lavender Ladies is gone. Only Shane is left. I can't tell who this season, they're setting this season up for. But at this point, I really don't even care who wins. I hope Davon wins. Yeah, Davon is the only person I really care about. So now the star holders are the biggest targets. Right. I wouldn't even want no star right now. I would wait till the last few episodes and go get my star because right now they just gonna throw you in. And Frank and Sam has set the precedent where it's okay for us to throw in star holder versus star holder. So the next week we can go have us a competition and I could try to be a star holder. So the game is very predictable and very boring, and I'm kind of over it. I don't even know if it's gonna be good next week. Cam is not in good shape anymore. Respectfully, who said that? Because Cam was doing her damn thing over there on the All Stars 4. Who says that? I mean, just because she had another baby and she hasn't lost her baby weight doesn't mean that she's not in shape. I think she could run faster than Anissa, Veronica, Katie, Nani. I think she'll run circles around these people over there on the All Stars 5. I don't know. Exactly. If Devin smacked bananas, ain't no way he's doing anything to Dario. Right. Right. I didn't expect them to fight. But I thought it'd be better than what it was. Steve and Adam or Fessy and Amber going to win. Money on the two men. But what's the point of Steve and Adam winning when they could have had the star down at the elimination? I feel like if they're not going to let the star holders give away the star like last season, they shouldn't even have to participate. What's the point? I don't know. And then next week, Daily Challenge look boring. I'm just not excited. I'm doing this for y'all so we could chat and talk about it. Also, I'm talking about Bananas getting Leroy to a final. I don't care that. Bananas can barely get his damn self to the final. Cam has time to bounce back. Look at Janae. Right. Next time, Leroy, when the phone gets to ringing, just say, hold on, let me get this to Cam. And you stay at home. You stay with the kids. Because we tired, Leroy. We can't even root for you no more. Janae has done nothing in her return to the flagship. Agreed. The All Stars is where Janae strives. So we haven't lost. We haven't lost that. Expect to be the first boot. Who? I don't know who. Let me go back and see what y'all talking about. Cam is under 35. I think Cam just turned 30 because I think I saw her celebrate her 30th birthday. So Cam still has a lot more years in her left to go. But she over here talking about after she have baby number 3. Cam, I need you to come back now because Leroy ain't doing it for you. He ain't gonna get the money for you, man. I'm sorry to say, that's your man. But he ain't about to get the money for you. Stop it, Edgy. Cam wasn't... We did not like Cam on All Stars 4 because she was a Cara Maria hater and she was a Laurel lover. And we all loved Cara Maria at that time. I'll speak for myself. And I loved Cara Maria at that time. And we all thought Cam was delusional for the reasons that she was throwing hate to Cara, but Cam was winning dailies. She was definitely coming in that middle group enough to where she could save her man. Like, because remember last season, the middle group was the one who voted in. And then like as long as Leroy wasn't in dead last, she was able to save her man. So I think Cam did do good. The only thing Cam did was she got scared to jump off that flagpole, but that was it. Janae wasn't competing with Cara, Laurel, West, Amber, etc. Who cares? Janae got $500,000. Who cares? Anyway, let's move on to Survivor because my food is almost here. I have a feeling my son will be home soon with my food. I wanted to try to find the tribe pictures so we could talk tribe by tribe because y'all know I don't know everybody's name. I do not know everybody's name. Not yet, and I don't know the tribe names. I barely know the colors because they done switch colors on me. They done switched to damn purple, orange, and what's the other color? Yellow, blue. They done switched it up. Let me see if I can find the tribes. And I got my list of all the people I like, and we're going to see if I like them after the first episode. Because some of them, this first episode was rough. Okay, here go the traps. Okay, go back to the first one. Vulva. I'm about to call it the vulva. Vola. Anyway, let's talk about Survivor from the beginning. They do the Jeff thing where Jeff has to talk to somebody. It was something where in my mind, I was like, Jeff, the guy with the speech impediment, I want to say that's Kevin. I haven't learned everybody's name yet. But I said, it's no way. I said, I know production told him to talk to this young man first so we can know he has this speech thing. I'm not shading him or trying to be disrespectful. I just noticed that, yeah, production told you to speak to him first. But you know, Jeff does his thing where he talks to everybody. They do a challenge to get their machete and their pot, a relay race with mud and big boxes. Kevin threw his shoulder out. And what else happened? Damn it. Was it a puzzle at the end or were they playing basketball? I don't forget. Were they playing basketball? I don't forgot what they did. Damn it. The episode was 2 hours and it was 4 days ago. But y'all still talking about the challenge, so I'm not talking about the challenge no more. So Survivor, that's how it started off. I believe the green team lost. Was it in the orange team lost? I done forgot that boy name on the orange team. So, you know, they had to send 2 people off to do a competition to earn a flint, not a flint, but a pot and a machete. And a flint, I believe. Now, what is his name? Because I don't know everybody now. I'm going through the pictures, y'all, so I could. Because I know Kevin went on the mission. Is that man named Kevin? Or is it Mitch? Do I have the people confused? Which one got the speech impediment? Is that Mitch? Is there a Kevin on this show? Kyle went. I don't think it was Mitch that went. I could have swore his name was Kevin. Kyle went from the orange team. I remember Kyle. Right, and Kevin. But I can't find Kevin pictures on these slides. Who cares? I know his name because Kevin was on my piece of paper. I liked Kevin from the pregame. I'm telling you, this guy, Justin, who's supposed to be 29, I ain't never going to get over it. Because I ain't never seen a 29-year-old look like that. But anyway, Angie, we about to sit up here and shade people. Kevin ain't in my pictures, but I know who Kevin is. So Kevin and Kyle went on the mission to do a competition to gain an extra machete and pot for their tribe. One person will come back with absolutely nothing. I don't even think they had an advantage out there. I think it really was just the pot and the machete. But you know, it's always a story you have to tell when you come back to the island and you went on one of these adventures. Now, what I couldn't understand from the beginning is y'all seen Kevin done pulled his shoulder out on the challenge, but he the one y'all want to send out there to get the pot and machete for your team. But his shoulder is out. Okay. Anyway, they out there. Kevin was doing his thing. They digging up rope, and you know, he was like slow and steady wins the race. And of course, Kyle with them big muscles was yanking the rope every which way but loose, and he got confused. I really think Kyle would have still been out there staring at that coconut if he didn't run into Kevin and saw Kevin banging the coconut to get the key. The next stage was get the pail down or your pot down so you could fill up the glass water bottle. Why the water bottle had to be glass? Anyway. And this is where Kyle works smarter and not harder. Kevin is trying to get the pot down with a piece of palm tree or whatever that stuff is called, bamboo. There go my son with the food. Okay, we got to get through Survivor. They ain't talk about shit. But Kyle took that machete and was chopping the bamboo down and got his pot. So Kyle was very far in front of filling up his water. I think Kyle was so rushed to get his water filled that he didn't notice that 80% of his water was hitting the ground and not going inside that glass thing, because Kevin had only made one trip and had already caught up to Kyle. And I think once he saw Kyle catching up, or Kevin catching up, Kyle became reckless and he swung his pot into his glass water container. And his glass shattered. And once his glass shattered, of course, he cannot finish the competition. So now Kevin, all he has to do is finish and get the reward. And what I liked about Kyle, which I hope isn't a theme for this season, he was kind enough to help him finish. He was like, since I'm already out, so we could hurry up and get back to the beach, let me help him finish up his water thing. And he helped Kevin, and Kevin got the machete in the pot for his tribe, and Kyle went home empty-handed. They both explained it to the tribes. I think they both were believed. Who cares? It was boring. Would y'all have helped? I feel like the pettiness in me, because I'm also a sore loser. I'm a sore loser. The sore loser and pettiness in me wouldn't have helped. I would have been over there cussing and fussing and, of course, mad at myself. But my mind wouldn't have went to kindness. And that's something I probably need to work on. I need to work on that. I can admit that about myself. But I also know in competition mode, my mind probably wouldn't have been to help. I would have probably been over there fussing and mad at myself for breaking my thing. Probably cussing at production, like, who the hell put these glass jars out here anyway? Y'all ain't had no regular jars. But anyway, everyone's happy. Kevin came back. I think now we can get into the individual tribe drama. I ain't got to talk about that damn immunity challenge, because we just gonna talk about who lost tribal council and move on, because my food is here. Let's get it popping. Share screen. Thank you. You left my food in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the microwave.
Okay, thank you. So here we are. Let me make myself smaller so we can try to see the whole tribe bigger. It ain't too much bigger, but here we go. The Volva tribe. I don't know these people names, but I do recognize Kevin, Cedric, the 29-year-old that don't look 29, Say, Mary, I want to call her Charity, but I know, oh, damn it, the pictures is right here. Stephanie, Say, Justin, Mary, Cedric, and Kevin are on the Volva tribe. I'm going to call them the Green tribe, whatever. To me, this is the weakest tribe, because Kevin is supposed to be the strong guy, their muscle, and Kevin done pulled his shoulder out. I think this is the tribe that will probably go to all the eliminations unless they do a swap or a merge. They might get down to their final two, and then I don't know what's going to happen when they get down to the final two. But I hope that's not the case, because I hate it when we get down to the three tribes and one tribe just loses. I hope we don't see that, but we shall see. Now, yes, Dejan. Stephanie was playing way too hard, way too fast. Or was she? Because I think there's a way on day one to look for the idol, but you just need to make mental notes of the areas you've already checked. That way you can say, I'm collecting bamboo, I'm collecting the palm, whatever it's called. I wish this commercial wasn't playing. Close that. Because I don't want them to be saying I'm playing commercials on my channel. But I wish there was a way, like you can make a mental note and say, I looked over here, let me bring some bamboo back, or let me bring some palms back. And then you go back out like you're getting some more supplies, and then you search another area, and then you're like, okay, I looked over there, let me come back. But when you're noticeably gone, when it's day one and we're making shelter, and and you're solo, noticeably gone, that's bad gameplay. Yes, that's playing too hard, too fast. But I don't feel like it's anything wrong with searching for the idol on day one, because if you don't search for it, somebody else will, and then you're going to be asked out. Now, back to the Green Tribe. A lot of people on Twitter, because y'all know I do be looking at Twitter, you all are upset at Say for not making a girls alliance, but being the fourth in an all guys alliance. This is why we like Survivor. We're not going to play. You're going to get different personalities, different ways of thinking. Everyone has their own different ways of playing. She might not want to be in no girls alliance. It didn't seem like her and Stephanie was ever going to be friends. The way they was going at it at Tribal Council, I said, I need Say on Traders immediately, because she was gathering that girl at Tribal Council. It was funny to me. She did try to make a girls alliance. I don't recall, but maybe she did, and Stephanie wasn't down with it, because I felt like it was always tension between those two. Oh yeah, because the girls was talking about the stars and the moon, and she said, hell, I ain't got time for all this. We here to play Survivor. I don't give a damn about these stars. And look, Say, I'm with you. Not that I don't want to take, because I am a water person. I probably would take a moment to enjoy the scenery around me as well. But that's something I would take a moment, and I wouldn't make it seem like everyone had to have that moment. Like, I would just take that moment and, but I don't know, that's why this game is unique. Some people want to come out here, make relationships. Day one, they just want to gather the supplies. They don't want to play hard. Say said no. Say probably looked at her tribe and said, we going to Tribal Council tonight. Because everybody who look weak look like they over here on the Green Tribe. Say said, I need me a 4. And I ain't got time to be fooling with you and the moon, the rocks, the colors, and the stars aligning, and the astrology signs and all of that, and your tarot cards. She said, girl, I ain't got time for that. I need 4. And you ain't it. So I'm not mad at Say for sticking with the guys. I feel like I'll come back to Fiji with I'll be back to Fiji with my million. I can look at the stars all I want to. But I don't think Say is gonna last long, because she doesn't know how to talk to people. And I'm gonna say it just because y'all be wanting to hear me say it how I say it. As a melanated person, the way Say speaks doesn't bother me. Like, I understand the energy and where she come from, but not everyone gets it. Now she does. Now she was reading Stephanie. She was getting at Stephanie. But like I said, I'm not easily offended. So me and Say could have kicked it. And then I would have threw her under the bus, because I knew she had an idol. I'm surprised they didn't flip on her and vote her out so that idol could be reheated. That's what they would have did any other season. Because remember, the idol was a kiss of death. But they gonna let Say live with her idol. I wouldn't, because I would want the idol for myself, and I would want to keep it to myself. I can't believe she found the idol, then told all the guys about it. Then, I mean, they did have to help her figure out that puzzle, but I would have only told Cedric. I would have found one guy amongst the 3 that would have been my number 1, and I would have been like, look. But I mean, Justin was with her, so I guess she had to tell Justin. And Justin probably would have ran his mouth. The whole tribe probably know that lady got an idol by now. But anyway, I'm over everybody knowing about the idols. But that's the Green Tribe. I'm expecting them to be right back at Tribal Council. Okay, the Loggies, whatever their name is, the Purple Tribe. This is the tribe I love. They have Eva that I love. They have Joe. Joe was on my paper. Who else on here? Star Girl. They gave you a bad edit. They made it seem like you were very antisocial and only out there looking for the idol, kind of like Say, but at least Say knew to get her 4 together. But Star, you just out here running solo. I think it's 5 against 1. Because is this the team with the this is the team with the California girls. I do like the California girls. I do like all the guys on this team. When I tell you, when Joe had that conversation with Eva about her autism and how if he sees her tensing up, how to grab her hands and give her pressure to calm her down. Your girl had a couple of tears in her eyes. Your girl had a couple of tears in her eyes. I don't like that he said he willing to lose the game to keep her secret. Now I would keep your secret, girl, but if push come to shove and everybody wants your ass out, I gotta write your name on it. I gotta. It's always gonna be the Sandra strategy. Anybody but me. And I would have your back and I would be your number one. But at the end of the day, all day, every day, I want the $1 million. Now, I would have all the integrity in the world playing with you. But I want the $1 million. I don't know. We're going to have to see how that plays out. I do like their connection. Who else on this tribe? Bianca. I ain't really get a lot from Bianca. She might be the first boot if they don't boot Star out first. Star, I really want to see more of your personality. All we got was idol hunting, and girl, it don't even look like you found it because we would have saw if you found that beware advantage. It was out there looking for puzzles. And I don't even think Star has a connection with anyone where if she can't figure out the puzzle of the beware advantage, who would she even tell that wouldn't throw her under the bus? I don't know, but I do like the purple tribe right now. I think the purple tribe is my favorite. Let me look at the orange tribe, the Sivas. Which tribe got the weird guy on it that I do not like? It has to be the Sivas. Yes, they got the guy that is the stunt double. The stunt double guy, what is his name? I don't know. I don't know his name because I don't know everybody's name yet. But they got my Chi-Town girl. I like Chi-Town. That's Chrissy, because I wrote her name down. Who else on the paper? Charity on this tribe. I like Charity, but that's it. Look, the orange tribe I think will win immunities. They seem like a strong tribe. We'll see, but I don't like the stunt double. It seems like he's up here auditioning for his next gig with corny lines in the confessional. Very big. I think that's what it is. He's giving us big brother corniness in the confessionals. And I'm just like, please, when we voting him out? When he getting voted off the island? Because he's already on my last nerve. The orange tribe might be in danger because they don't have Flint. But everyone was saying they didn't have water if they didn't have Flint, but they have water wells. So they still have water. I don't know what they need fire for, but because what they cooking in them pots? They ain't got any rice. I don't understand. And did we get to vote? Did I miss the vote? Because I wanted to vote for y'all to get some rice so y'all wouldn't at least be out there starving. I ain't see anywhere in the episode where we get to vote. But y'all, that's the end of the episode. Satan sent poor what's her name? Stephanie home. I don't care. Somebody got to go home first. Maybe the next episode will be more strategic. The stuntman gets on your nerve. Me too, Glenda girl. I can't wait for him to go home. But I really have a hunger headache. I'm sorry for being late, but I'm about to get off of here. I will be back. I know I was supposed to do Ready to Love, and everybody is texting me too. I was supposed to do Ready to Love tonight, but my videos got all out of whack. So I will try to be back tomorrow night for Ready to Love. I have not watched Real Housewives of Potomac Part 3. I'm about to watch that tonight as I eat my food. And I'll give y'all Potomac and Ready to Love tomorrow. I already feel Twitter ruined the hype for Potomac. I don't believe TJ, but we're going to get into that tomorrow. I got to watch the whole thing, but I just don't believe TJ. I feel like it's all a stunt that Wendy and her husband called Todd to help bring us the bullshit, but we'll get into that tomorrow night. We'll get into that tomorrow night. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. Please like, comment, and share. I do have my credit card updated on StreamYard, so I have my StreamYard abilities back. And this week is actually a week where I don't have anything going on. Next week is going to be shaky. Next week is going to be shaky because I got a lot going on next week. But this week, I think I'm going out with one of my sorors on Thursday because I told her I would hang out with her for a little while. So I'm either going to do late night lives on Thursday or I'm going to catch them all up on Friday. But that's it. For the most part, my schedule is pretty solid this week. So I will holler at y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And I'll see y'all later. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Ready to Love in Potomac. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.